So it's interesting that Kevin Bacon turned down the role of Mick, which went to Sean Penn in the movie Bad Boys. Not to be confused with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, even though Bad Boys meant bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do when they come for you? They meant that song back in the day for uh, boys detention uh, centers, you know, and juvenile detention centers. That's what that meant. So Kevin Bacon originally was going to get the role that Sean Penn got, but he turned it down, which it worked out great for Sean Penn considering Fast Times Richmond High. Now, Kevin Bacon ironically blew up with Footloose, a film that he really didn't even want to do because he thought of himself more of a serious actor and he wanted to have Martin Scorsese and somebody like that direct him. But his career turned into kind of middle of the road type of type of film. But Bad Boys was like that juvenile teenage rebel thing. Bacon really wasn't. He had a certain type of facade. I don't know if he could have pulled it off like Sean Penn. They cut from a little bit different cloth. So, but I think it was a smart move not to do it because then you probably would have been typecast a certain way. And I don't know where that would have gone with that. But, there's always been the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon if you play this little game with films and tribute. But anyway, yeah, that was interesting to find that tidbit out because Bad Boys is one of those films that I dug back in the day. Uh, had some notable faces and places in it. So, but this was a pretty cool uh, tidbit to find out that he actually had the offer to play that role. And do I think he could have pulled that role off? It depends on the cadence of him. There's a certain way that you have to have a certain cadence. I don't know. I don't know. I think Sean Penn was the better fit for it. I could say that. Sean Penn had that kind of vibe about him. When you look at the films that they took going forward, when Sean Penn did it close range, when Sean Penn did colors, he had that kind of earthy coldness. It was kind of like a once removed Christopher Walken. You could say like a Junior Whopper version of Christopher Walken, which fit Sean Penn's aesthetic really well. I don't know if Kevin Bacon quite had that cold because you have to have a certain vibe. It's kind of like what Mickey Rourke had. And I never equated Kevin Bacon in that. Kevin Bacon was kind of like the kind of dude that would have probably have gotten some of the, dare I say, the sloppy seconds films that Bruce Willis got that were cool, Canada Dry style. Because I don't really thought of him as that deep of an actor. I think there's a reason why Footloose and all that worked with him. It's kind of like along the lines of the sloppy second stuff that Michael Keaton passed on, which is the kind of styling I looked at Kevin Bacon. I didn't quite see him, or kind of like a body double of Jeff Goldblum style of films. There's certain type of actors when I think of certain things, I think they range. And then there's certain things I think you really have to be a different kind of actor. And no, I did not see Kevin Bacon doing no more than Scorsese type of work. I just never, not that kind of acting. But enough where he could be viable, commercial, certain type of films. And I'll say an upgraded version of what Patrick Dempsey was doing back then. There's a certain kind of schmuck, smart alecky type of comedy, right. But anyway, let me know what you think about Kevin Bacon turning down Bad Boys, the film, which went to Sean Penn. Would you like to see him in it? Do you think he could have pulled it off, or do you kind of think he made the right choice and Footloose was the one that really set him off? Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share if you like, and hit that membership because when you do, requests like this come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, pray free. I'm out. Peace.